Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, what do you plan to do when you retire? See new places? Well, in my experience, the number one activity that most people look forward to when they retire from earning an income is travel. Seeing and experiencing the world has never been easier. I mean, true, air travel is rarely easy or pleasurable, and it certainly can be expensive. Yet with a little planning and work, travel can fit easily into many retirees' budgets. The most affordable option is becoming a part-time or full-time RVer. That stands for recreational vehicle, that we just shortened to RV. While to me, driving around the country in a motorhome or hauling a camper, it sounds like a lot of work. It's pretty pleasurable for a lot of people. There's really no security lines to worry about. There's no tour schedules to keep or nights spent in an airport stranded. You may not go very fast, but you're going to get to where you want, basically when you want. Now, RVing doesn't mean that you need to buy a motorhome as long or as pricey as a semi-truck. It can be as simple as pulling a small camper or a fifth wheel. While you will need a heavier gas guzzling vehicle, something more than, say, my Toyota Avalon to pull your rig, the cost can be significantly lower than staying in motels. This is the case even considering costs like auto insurance, depreciation, tires, maintenance, and camping fees. You can even minimize the camping fees as long as you're okay with a view of the local Walmart's parking lot. Now, judging from retirees I know, RVing can become a lifestyle real quick. RVers develop networks and associations with other RVers to share experiences and costs and information. Some of my clients enjoy the lifestyle so much that they've actually sold their homes, preferring the RV as their primary residence. This is when RVing can take financial efficiency to brand new levels. By not owning a home, you can take the money previously tied up in a personal asset and you turn it into an investment asset to produce income. Let me illustrate this with a few numbers. It isn't uncommon for couples in the Black Hills who are in their 50s or 60s to own a home that's paid for worth, say, around $250,000. Now, that amount invested in a passively managed mutual fund, diversified in 5 or more asset classes, reasonably can produce an annual return of 6% over 10, 20, or 30 years. At least that's what it's done in the past. No guarantees it would do that looking forward to the future. But if you leave half of this return to help keep up with inflation and withdraw the other half, meaning you're going to withdraw, say, about 3%, you'll have about $625 a month in new income. Now, the good news is that you don't need a lot of money to retire to an RV lifestyle. The extra $625 a month that you'll receive from selling your home, combined with Social Security and a modest IRA, can go a long way when you're an RVer. I know several RVers who do nicely on such an income. Here's how it might work for a typical couple. Total amount saved to IRAs, let's say, of $450,000. Plus you add the proceeds from selling the home for about $250,000. That $700,000 produces about $21,000 a year in additional income, and then you combine that with Social Security, say of about $30,000 a year for if it's a couple, for both. That would give an income of about $51,000. It's more than enough to enjoy a modest but comfortable RV lifestyle. An added benefit for residents of a state like South Dakota is no income tax. Granted, we do have relatively high property tax, but overall the tax bill is lower, and hey, if you have sold your home, you don't pay property taxes in South Dakota. Just one word of caution before you sell your house. Make sure full-time RVing is right for you. Take a trial period of at least a year, maybe 2. Rent out your home while you travel for the extra income. And then once you decide that the roving lifestyle is what you want, you can cut your ties to terra firma, set out to enjoy the freedom of the open road. Thanks for joining me.